Back to school can bring big emotions, especially for some kids with ADHD. Our next guest says those emotions may be tied to something called rejection-sensitive dysphoria, or RSD. It's an often overlooked piece of the ADHD puzzle. So you may recognize Dr. Sasha Hamdani, there she is, from social media as a Psych Doctor MD. She is a board-certified psychiatrist and an ADHD expert. Here she acts at what RSD can feel like.
Can you not do that? It's so annoying.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
What? Literally nothing. What? Maybe I should just go since I'm so annoying to you. I'm literally just trying to get this done. Don't be so sensitive.
Am I too sensitive?
I feel like I've been punched.
Too Sensitive. Her new book is Too Sensitive: Rejection, Resilience, and the Science of Feeling Deeply. It explores RSD and the ADHD connection. And the dysphoria is what we're going to talk about. Yeah. But you said in your book, and I love this book is for anyone who's been told they're overreacting, you're too emotional, hey, you're taking things too personally. You said, this is a book I wish somebody would have written for me because you were this kind of kid.
Yeah.
Give us an example. What were you feeling? What was it like?
I mean, I have so many.
Just give me two.
Okay. So I think, from an early age, like one of our core memories of this in our house was that when I didn't make the middle school volleyball team, and I told my mom, I have to switch schools now. I can't be there. It's so embarrassing. It physically hurts me to be in this school. I need to leave. Mm-hmm. And then as this progressed and I was getting through my educational steps, and even in med school, every time someone would come to me with any sort of constructive criticism or anything like that, I couldn't discern what was feedback and what was failure.
Yeah. And you say feedback is not failure.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just as simple as that.
Yeah.
So when did you discover what this really boils down to, though, doctors, that your brain is rewired differently? True?
Yeah. For people who feel things very quickly and very deeply and for a long time, neurologically, they're wired to process emotions differently.
Yeah.
Differently.
Like how? How?
When you look at the actual brain functioning, you look at two big parts that you're talking about. You talk about the amygdala, that emotional threat detector. Mm-hmm. And for those people, that's hyper-responsive. And then the frontal lobe, that prefrontal cortex directly under your forehead, is in charge of judgment and processing. And that is under-responsive. So if you look at that, you have an emotional part that's completely going to override your logical part every single time.
So, and is this also tied to ADHD, which, by the way, I'm told you don't like the phrase ADHD. You don't like that.
No, I love the phrase ADHD. I don't like when people talk about ADHD being phrased as a superpower, because I think it's a little bit more nuanced. But in terms of this entire concept of emotional sensitivity and specifically rejection-sensitive dysphoria, it was originally discovered within the context of ADHD. So you see that very commonly in ADHD. But you can have rejection-sensitive dysphoria even outside of it.
So how do you know, Sasha, when somebody has this or somebody is just being a drama queen? How do you know when it's a real thing?
Well, I think that
it's got me thinking differently about some people in my life.
Yeah. I think when you look at this longitudinally and you look at patterns and you look at, for rejection-sensitive dysphoria, it is this incredibly robust, emotional, sometimes physical, response to rejection, criticism, this fear of disappointing others. Your body is having a neurological response. And so for some people, you look back at this pattern of behavior, and if it's always related to rejection or criticism or fear of disappointing someone, then you have to think, maybe they are appreciating things differently. Maybe they are really feeling things that robustly.
So what do we do about it?
So I think with sensitivity and emotional sensitivity in general, the thing that is so important is, number one, recognizing it, because I think that takes away so much of that shame and guilt, which is where I hung out for a huge portion of my life, which absolutely makes things worse.
Can it be diagnosed?
Yes.
It can. Okay, good.
So
good.
While this isn't in the DSM, it's not in our diagnostic statistical manual, this is so well recognized. It's been around since the 90s. We've talked about it. The fact that emotional regulation and RSD, rejection-sensitive dysphoria, is not in the diagnostic criteria is an oversight. it should be.
What do I do? What do I do?
So what you do for it is, once you recognize it, then pairing that with skills, specific skills, because what I will tell you is that emotionally sensitive people have never been handed these skills, and we haven't practiced this in real time.
Well, I should say this about your book. You give us a toolkit, you give us real-life situations, you give us scripts that we can say, and how we can regulate ourselves. It's so well done.
Thank you so much, Gayle.
Bravo, bravo
Thank
to
you, thank you.
And I like your suit, too.
Thank you.
I wear a size 10. Thank you, Dr. Sasha Hamdani. Thank you. Too Sensitive goes on sale tomorrow. We make it very easy for you to get this book. Scan the QR code to pre-order yourself a copy.